Talking to stop and the fighting to start. This should be good. I'm Todd Grisham, and watching this live with me is Johnny Nelson.
Hi, Todd. Nice to be here with you.
It's time for our tale of the tape. The gentleman of boxing, Floyd Patterson, one of the... It's Floyd Patterson, a man that needs no introduction. One of the legends of legends, fighting out of Waco, North Carolina. A true heavyweight superstar. Joe Louis, the Brown Bomber, one of the most historically important fighters of all time.
Todd, can you spot the reach difference? Can you spot it? Look at that.
The fighters are in the ring. It's time for the official introductions. Here's the Hall of Famer, Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 15 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from Brooklyn, New York. Here is the Olympic gold medalist and the two-time heavyweight champion of the world and truly one of the all-time greats, introducing Floyd Patterson. Fighting out of the blue corner, and iconic longtime world champion who defended his title for a record of 12 years, introducing a heavyweight champion of the world, the one and only Brown Bomber, Joe Louis.
So much hype surrounding this big matchup. Can't wait to see what goes down when the opening bell rings.
Words are cheap. It's the action that says it all. We'll find out when the first bell goes.
We've waited a long time for this fight. It's here, and the fighters are good to go.
Let's do it.
And there's the bell to start the round. Both men step back for just a moment. Misses with that uppercut. Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you. He got caught clean by a left hook.
Counterpuncher is my favorite kind of fighter. A good counterpuncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport. If you're fighting a counterpuncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counterpunchers are watching your every move, every twist.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
A very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Here he is bouncing on his toes, trying to get some energy. Hey, those punches add up. Nice stop, but that won't score. And he scores with the counter. And wisely here, they're going to clinch and hold on to stop this offensive. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. What would you tell this guy? He's got to do something different.
Leaves a knockout without...
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Beautiful counter punch. It all comes down to what you can do on the inside.
Very smart, very sharp. This is the fit young man style that he's got to get inside that long loop. Not many fights can do that.
Missing with that jab. Nice counter. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Gonna try and relax a little bit now. Fight a little differently. What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Stiff overhand left. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. It's like a game of joust. They both got their swords. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. The game plan does not seem to be working here. What's he have to do differently?
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
They ring the bell, and here we go. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. A perfect counter shot. Punch, counter punch. As it is in most heavyweight fights, don't blink because one big shot and this thing could be over. Couldn't land that jab. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. The defense failed them. We're at the halfway point of this round, and both... Whoa, wait a minute! What a shot! Well, this is what he does, going right after the challenger.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
A perfect counter shot. Good counter punching. And you can see he does not like being grabbed onto.
You cannot do it to him.
And we may see a stoppage here. Beautiful counter shot. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter.
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Swing and a miss with that jab. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. They miss with the jab. Catch and shoot. As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit, that is the worst place to be. having second thoughts in the ring.
Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
Skill for skill.
What a massive upset this would be. It appears that the moment of trouble has passed, at least for now.
Now they've got to...
They're always looking for that KO, and we could see an upset right here. Where was the defense? Why weren't they covering up? Why weren't they more cautious? And they're down. It looks like this one's going to be over. Wow, that impact was incredible. Let's take another look at it.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
Punt. It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown is going to be huge.
Can make or break a fighter.
And there's the bell to start the round. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Another scoring shot there. There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought. They've got to use their jab better in this fight.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
That punch landed. How about that time counter shot? And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Smart move there. When you're in trouble, just hold on.
They need to be worried that the referee's not going to throw them out the ring and disqualify them both.
Fantastic punch. Oh, that punch. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. Gonna need a knockout.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
They ring the bell, and here we go. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Well, Johnny, you know, in the lightweight division, they've got fast hands, so get ready to see some lightning.
Because they're so big, because they can punch, because they've got the weight behind them, they may not be connecting, but trust me, when they connect, that's when this fight sets on fire, because somebody's going to get hurt and someone's got to react.
Jab does not score. Nice counter shot. We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs. Just missed with that jab.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Well, Johnny, it's still early on, but what do you think about what we're seeing so far?
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've gone in the ring with fighters like that and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
And what a shock. Another clinch. The Brown Bomber in some trouble. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Good counter punch. Well done with that counter shot. And as we take another look, it's this punch right here that sealed the deal.
That's lights out right there.
Not many people would have predicted it, but we've got a knockout victory.
Oh, what a shot. What a shot. You see shots like that in the gym. At least for once, this is on TV. Thousands around the world saw that shot. They probably even heard it.